Today on the channel, from the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian, Q9, or as his friends call him, 0. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxings and review. And today, we've got 0 from the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian line. But remember, for all your Star Wars needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Alright, Q9-0, a bit of a deep cut from the Mandalorian series. A droid, as we all know, most famous for trying to kill our boy Grogu, aka Baby Yoda. Then Mandalorian took care of this little problem, I guess we'll say. So watch the show if you haven't seen it. But always love a deep cut, always love a droid. I always love an alien in the Star Wars Black Series line. Seems like we don't get enough of them, if you ask me, and I'm glad we got Q9-0 as we flush out our Mandalorian collection. As you guys do know, I do save my boxes for my Mandalorian figures, which is strange for me. I don't save a lot of boxes, but for some reason I'm building this mural. I said, you know what, I'm going to have this on display somewhere, or on a whim, I might just throw them all away. We'll see what happens, but let's do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, see where it goes from there. So the Black Series logo right at the very top, we're very used to that. We're used to the orange Mandalorian band on these figures. I love that they're color-coded, so when you're looking on the shelf pegs, you can see, oh, there's a Mandalorian figure, there's a Clone Wars figure, there's a Return of the Jedi figure. I think that is a very solid move by the Hasbro team. You got 0 back there in the package. A little bland behind him. I guess it's nice, it's minimalist, I think that looks okay. But something tells me I'd really like to have some kind of a color back there. Maybe a color splash, maybe an orange splash. I don't know, something different. But I really can't complain a lot about this packaging, as I really do enjoy the new Star Wars Black Series packaging. One of the best packaging improvements from any figure line in many, many years, if you ask me. On the top, just a usual top. Bottom, all those fun warnings that we love. Side, nothing fun. Star Wars Black Series down here. And then you got that mural. We're building that mural. And there he is, old 0 on the side. Looking only like he can look, some might say. And then, of course, the back. So there he is, right there. Down below, you got all the warnings. Every warning you'd ever want. I believe he's number 11. Yep, number 11, as you can see right here. Old Black Series used to label him on the side. Now we got him down below. You got the little glamour shot of him. And then, of course, you got the little blurb. We got to read that blurb. We love a blurb. You know that on the channel. Let's see, a bug-eyed protocol droid with modified programming, Q9-0 or 0 to his colleagues or friends, if you're good friends with him, you can call him 0, operates with precision timing. So there you go. Not a lot to be said, not a lot known about this guy, and not a lot to be said in the future, I don't think. He was used a little bit, his pieces were used a little bit in the show. See you later off to the side. See you later off to the side. Goodbye with a little bounce. He's definitely a protocol droid. You can tell he's got a little bit of C-3PO in him, a little bit in the chest, and he does come with his blaster gun. So there he is in the old plastic prison, looking only like he could look, as some would say. Like I said, I love aliens, I love droids, I love deep cut characters. Give me the more, the better in the Black Series. So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this coming out. See you later, off to the side. All right, let's pull this out right away here. Let's see what I notice first off here. So he does have these wires on his arms here. I don't hate that idea. I like it. It's attention to detail, but it worries me that they could break. We all remember that fateful gaming great Star Wars Speeder Biker Black Series GameStop exclusive unboxing where one of these broke on me as I was just doing articulation. Drove me absolutely nuts. So I don't like things like this that could easily break off. I think if you're not careful and you're turning these, there's already stress marks on the wire right here. Right out of the package, I have a little stress mark on there. So that really makes me nervous on the articulation. I don't really want to bend this guy's elbows up and down, as it puts stress on those wires. So I am not a fan of that. I think that's just asking for trouble. And once again, I know a lot of these aren't for kids. But let's say there's a kid out there, he's collecting Mandalorian figures. These should be for kids. Primary audience should be kids, but we all know kids aren't playing with toys like they used to. I can definitely tell you that from my experience with my kids. But I want to believe kids are playing with these, and I get to see kids ripping these off, breaking these, just be heartbreaking. It would be heartbreaking for little Kyle if I did that. What am I saying? It's heartbreaking for old man Kyle if I break a toy. So I don't like that right off the bat. And that's the first thing I noticed when I looked at him in the package. I said, oh no, not those wires again. It's gaming greats all over. So I'm going to be very delicate. I'm not going to move the articulation around too much. Because I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it, guys. He does come with his kind of holster. I don't know if that's right. I don't know. What do we call this thing? I'm having trouble finding the words. His vest, I guess it's kind of a vest. It's got 2 pouches in there, nothing removable, but it does move on him. It is not attached to him. You can't get it off without cutting it, so it's kind of a waste. But I can see people, customizers out there, this would be a good base for a droid body. You pop his head off, cut this out. You could probably get somewhere making some other deep-cut droids from the Star Wars galaxy, Star Wars universe. The head is obviously brand new. It's a one-off. That's one thing about Star Wars. They have to do a lot of one-off heads that don't get a lot of retooling, repainting, and that's what they got here. You got that antenna on the top. No movement, no nothing with that. He does have his big bug eyes. Got a little gray to the eyes to make it a different color gray from the head, so it's a little point of difference. It could be a little brighter, I think, but beggars can't be choosers. And then you get to the body. Now the legs are one thing you really notice when you hold this one up. He's got isn't double jointed anywhere, anything like that. But I believe this is a new leg system here. It's very stilt robotic like. So there is a point of difference there from C-3PO's legs, for example. And then he's got kind of squared off, rectangled off feet, which are interesting as well. And then he's got balls at his hips that everything kind of attaches to, but no movement off of those. But it does look good. It looks very clean, looks very robotic, looks very droid-esque, which makes a lot of sense. He does have his blaster here. Let's see if I can get this in his hand. I don't know about this blaster. These blasters always are weird to me. I'll get it in there, though. There it is. You got to push, and it fits all right. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember off the top of my head. I assume this is the gun he uses. Oh my gosh, I don't like these wires on the side. It's just asking for trouble. I just bent it, not even thinking, but I think I'm okay. But this blaster, I believe this is the one he had in the series, I would assume. So why would you put just a weird blaster in there? And then Ringside Collectible Stand. Does he fit on the stand? We always do the stand test, as you guys know. RingsideCollectibles.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save 10%. These are my favorite stands. Will he fit? Of course he does. So for your Star Wars Black Series, you need stands. I really recommend these stands. They come in clear, black, blue, red, white. So you got a lot of options for stands, and a lot of times they run sales $249. Then use that discount code Kyle. You save 10%. So save 10% on $249 for a 10-pack of stands. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands. That's what I always say, and I stand by it. So there's Zero. I don't know. It's a deep cut for the Mandalorian series, I think. Maybe we'll get more with some of his robotic parts throughout Season 3, maybe. We'll see what happens there. But I like stuff like this. I love droids and alien deep cuts. It's really the funnest part of the Star Wars galaxy. Yes, we get a lot of Lukes. We get a lot of Darth Vaders. We get a lot of T-Bows and Admiral Akbars and Neon Nums. You got to have a lot of those guys because they are the greatest Star Wars characters of all time. But I love it when they go to deep cuts like these Zeros and flush some things out. So I'm all in. I'm all in on Zero. Some things could have been better. It's by no means anywhere near the top of the list of my favorite droids or Star Wars figures of all time. I really don't like those wires. I wish they would get used to getting off of those. I talked about that Gaming Greats one. They've used them a few times. I just don't like them. I think it's just a recipe for disaster of breaking these for small kids that are playing with these or grown adults like myself. So I don't like that part of it. But besides that, I like the new tooling. I like the new look. I like the coloring of it and everything else. So a solid enough figure for what it is what will be the final verdict. But what say you? You tell me in the comments your thoughts on Zero. Did you pick it up? Are you playing the long game? Are you waiting for it? Are you actively hunting for him? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. Of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're pumping out a new Star Wars video every single day and a whole lot more, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And for my boy Zero, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.